As you can see on your screen, today we'll be looking at web service. Web service. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, students or participants will understand web service, types of web service, application service, web browsers, types of web browser, and that's what we'll be looking at. These basic terminologies, we must better understand it to understand them, and then that will help us to build a complete website, and then know how we can then put it on the cloud, and then host it for everybody to access it worldwide. And that's what we'll be looking at today. Having said that, the next thing we'll be looking at is web service. What is web service? Web server is a process running on the operating system that enables users to access a web services or a web server or web services using a browser. That you must know. A typical example is that when I build an application or when I build a website, okay, now that website, okay, is then located on a web server, okay. So when I host it, this simply means that it can be shared worldwide. Anybody can get access to it. So therefore, as anybody can get access to it, it is that file that I have uploaded into a server on the cloud. So that server is a web server. So a web server, as been said, it is a process running on the operating system. Now don't be confused, stay with me. Now bear in mind that these web servers are on a machine, okay, and this machine is being connected to something called an IP port, okay, on the cloud, where a file can be on your PC, and then you can share it where anybody can get access to it wherever that person find his or herself. Now on that hardware have an operating system that is running on. Now don't be confused, this does not mean that the hardware, which is the system or the server, is on the cloud. No, it's not on the cloud. The server is locally, physically somewhere, but it is being accessed through the help of the internet, okay. So you accessing the file here simply means the internet is helping you to access that hardware, okay, at a different location. So basically that is a web server. The next thing I'd like us to talk about is types of web service. Types of web service. We have Apache. Now Apache is one of the most widely used open source, okay, very and versatile web server. Now once something is open source, mean that it's a free, how do you call it, web server that you can download and then install it on your machine, and then it will be then operating locally for you. So that is Apache, and Apache is being found mostly on XAMPP, okay, on XAMPP servers, which is a local server where you can equally use them. So basically that is one of the web servers that you must know of. So they are open source, you don't need to buy them, they are free, of course. So basically that is just that. The next thing I'd like us to talk about is Nginx. Known for its high performance, speed and scalability, often used for high traffic website. So once you often used for high traffic website, let's say you are trying to build a dynamic website, respond to a website that have a back end, a front end, and you want to draw more traffic to that particular website, that's why we use the Nginx. And it's known by its high performance, speed and scalability, often used for high traffic websites. The next thing I'd like us to also look at, so far as our types of web service is concerned, which is the third one, is what IIS, that is the Internet Information Services. Now this is a Microsoft web server designed for Windows environments, okay. So basically that you must know, okay. So let's move to the fourth one. As you can see, we have the Lightspeed. This is another high performance web server known for its speed and security features. Now all these servers are important, that it depends on you as a web designer respond to which one that you want to go for. Now all these are used depending on the web application that you want to design. The next thing I'd like us to look at is application service. Application service. We have Apache Tomcat, primarily used for hosting Java based application. So Apache Tomcat is primarily used for what? For hosting Java based application that you must know of. The next one you can see on your screen is what is Node.js. 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 So what does it do? What is Node.js? Let's look at it. Node.js is a very versatile server that can handle both static and dynamic content and real-time communication. So Node.js is a versatile server that can handle both static and dynamic content and real-time communication that you must know. Now you know this service. Let's look at the next thing that I'd like us to then look at. Now bear in mind that these application servers run on what? On a hardware, okay? And then for you to then access these servers, respond to the files on these servers, you must use a browser. Having said that, what is a browser? It says that it is a software application used to locate and display web pages that you must know of. So a browser is a software application used to locate and display web pages. The next thing I'd like us to look at is types of web browsers. Types of web browsers. One, we have Mozilla Firefox. As you can see, that is how its logo also display. Two, we have the Microsoft Internet Explorer. Now you can also have the Microsoft Edge, is also a browser. And then we have the Google Chrome. The Google Chrome. These are browsers. We have a whole lot of them. And the fourth one is Opera. Okay, the Opera. Okay, the Opera browser. So Opera browser. That is how the icon also looks like. And we have those who use iPhone, you know it already. That is what our Apple Safari. Okay, so these are all browsers that one can use to navigate on the internet. Now for you to better understand this, what about browsers? Browsers simply means a browser is a software, okay, that allows us to access web pages, okay, located on the World Wide Web. Having said that, bear in mind that there's a big difference between a browser and a search engine. I pray that in our next lesson I'll throw more light what really what a search engine is, for you to see the differences between a browser and a search engine. Having said that, this brings our lesson to an end. As always, that is just that.
Armstrong at training and software hub. We're leading the way. We're leading the way. Bringing our ICT to your doorstep every day. Every day. Where vision meets excellence, we stand strong. Transforming students where they belong. Armstrong at training. Armstrong at training.